You're watching Fox 10 Phoenix now.
At Fox 10 News Alert that we have been following for you all morning long. One person is dead after an officer-involved shooting.
This is in the area of 79th Avenue and Osborne Road. Dominique has been on scene all morning long, joining us with the very latest. Good morning, Dom.
Good morning. Not a call officers want to respond to on Thanksgiving night. They have been here overnight at 79th Avenue, Mitchell Drive, due to this officer-involved shooting. And where we're standing at right now is in the middle of this neighborhood, closed off in both directions. So Phoenix police, they held a press conference a couple of hours ago. They were able to give us an update, kind of break down exactly what happened. And what I'm able to tell you is right before 10:30 last night, officers responded to a fight where a handgun was pulled at 83rd Avenue and Encanto. This was the first scene. And shortly later, the suspect took off, and officers saw a vehicle matching their description at 78th and Osborne, and that's where officers attempted a traffic stop at the second scene. Then that suspect took off northbound. Officers were able to locate the car, but it was empty. That suspect then went into a backyard of the neighborhood, the one we're standing in, and that's when they heard gunshots, and it was discovered that there was an altercation between the suspect, someone who noticed him in their backyard. That's when officers, they saw the suspect with a handgun raise it up. That officer did fire his rifle. The suspect was pronounced dead on the scene. Here's what police had to say about this investigation.
As we know, it's kind of a two-pronged investigation. We have our internal and our homicide investigators out here that kind of work both sides of this. These take a long time. This neighborhood, we appreciate the patience of everybody in this neighborhood. It's going to be an extended scene.
So like he said, this investigation, it will take a long time. 3 different crime scenes that investigators will kind of have to comb throughout the morning. So keep in mind, if you are headed this way or any of the other 2 locations I mentioned, you can see some crime scene tape up still this morning, likely for a few more hours ahead. So right now, 79th Avenue and Mitchell Drive is where we're at. So keep that in mind if you are headed this way. It will be closed off in both directions. We'll keep you posted throughout the morning. I'll send it back to you.
Big scene, a lot of work to do there. Thanks, Dom. Appreciate it. Also developing in the overnight hours, a shooting in Tempe has turned deadly. This is the scene at an apartment complex, Washington Street and Center Parkway. That's just off the Loop 202, very close to Tempe Town Lake. Tempe police telling Fox 10 a man was pronounced dead at the scene. A woman who was also shot was taken to the hospital, last said to be in surgery. Her status unknown. What led up to the shooting remains under investigation.
Well, happening tonight, a vigil will be held to mark the 2-year anniversary since David Dinnigan was killed. The 30-year-old was shot in the Phoenix restaurant and bar parking lot on this date back in 2022. The suspect ran after the shooting and has still not been arrested. A vigil will start around 6:15 tonight outside of Phoenix restaurant. That's near 12th Street in Maryland. If you want to join the walk to the vigil site, prior to this, the family and friends will meet at Rose Lane and 12th Street right around 5:30 this evening.
The traditional meetup between Jamal Hinton and Wanda Dench here in the Valley, a little different this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the two met virtually this Thanksgiving because Wanda was diagnosed with breast cancer and is undergoing chemotherapy. But Wanda opened her home to Jamal back in 2016 after she accidentally sent a text intended for her grandson to the wrong number. Jamal was just 17 when he received that text, and since then, the two have met every single Thanksgiving since. But health complications got in the way this year, as we mentioned, that she is battling breast cancer. But the two are already looking forward to next year, which will mark 10 years since they have been meeting.
I think next year it's going to be pretty awesome. I don't know what is going to happen, but I got a good feeling about it.
Checking on you, it's the calls, the text messages, the visits, everything. That's the friendship and the reason why we are family now.
They are thankful for each other and the bond that they have built that's truly irreplaceable, they say.
So neat to watch that friendship
It
grow,
is, isn't it?
Isn't it?
10 years in the making. Well, 9 years in the making. Well, Thanksgiving is over, and chances are you probably have a lot of leftovers stuck in the fridge.
We have a lot of leftovers in the fridge. They're going in the freezer today.
Oh, they are.
They're in the microwave? Did you say?
Yeah, why not?
No.
You got to find places
Not yet.
to put them.
Health expert, I hope you don't leave your leftovers in the microwave. Health experts are weighing in as to when to get rid of those Thanksgiving leftovers. So doctors are stressing that it is very important to safely store your leftovers from the start. Don't leave them in the microwave unless you're going to eat them. They say Thanksgiving leftovers should be put away within 2 hours of serving and eating. They say food should be stored in shallow, airtight containers. Cool it faster, preventing bacteria from getting in. Leftovers are only safe in the fridge for about 3 to 4 days. So that means usually Monday after Thanksgiving is when you need to be done eating them. And you can always freeze them.
There you go. Yeah, if you want to keep them a little bit longer.
Here's a tip.
Okay, go on.
Portion size everything, like put your potatoes in a little baggie and then put everything in the freezer. That way you can just take out the little baggie of, oh, I want mashed potato. Oh.
There you go. I have an update for you months after a 26-year-old cold case was solved here in Arizona.
Police arrested a suspect in Sarah Jane Carr's murder. Now we are hearing from her son, and he talks about how his mother's case inspired him to help other people. Austin police officer Garrett Miller was just 2 years old when his mom was murdered back in 1998, after which he and his siblings were in Arizona foster homes, and then they were adopted by their grandparents, moved to Texas. Well, despite a few run-ins with the law, Miller says being an officer would be his path to destiny. In 2019, he applied to the Austin Police Academy, was accepted after applying to several different agencies.
Am I ever going to get justice? Will my day ever come? That kind of help. That's kind of like a catalyst to why I wanted to be a cop, because I didn't want other people to feel the way I felt.
During all that time, detectives were able to fully identify the suspect, 58-year-old Javier Lorenzano Nunez. It wasn't until July of this year that he was finally arrested. Miller says he hopes this is a testament to the work that goes on behind the scenes at police departments.
Well, developing this morning, Banner Health is adding some restrictions to visitors in their hospitals just in time for flu season. Starting this Sunday, December 1st, anyone with a fever or showing any type of symptom of the flu cannot go inside. If you're still feeling okay, you should sanitize your hands frequently, according to the hospital, to prevent the spread of illness. Also, kids under the age of 13 cannot go into a patient's room. The only exceptions is if they're visiting a newborn sibling or staying in the common area.
What are you guys waiting for? Come on in.
All right, there they are, big lines outside Bass Pro Shop. This is right here in Glendale, Arizona this morning. People lining up overnight to grab gift cards, some up to $500, flannels, jeans for $12. Danielle Miller caught up with the first group of guys who were in line. They got in line at 7:30 last night. One of them wanted a very specific item. And after a little bit of, well, drama, maybe disappointment, Santa delivered.
He was here for a
Christmas blow up.
Okay, and we have to deliver some bad news. What did you find up there?
That it's only a display model, but my buddies here have asked people here to see if they have any in the back.
Okay.
So it might be a
Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, breaking news! Breaking news, folks. We are cutting in live. Oh my gosh, you got your Christmas blow up.
I did get it.
That is amazing.
That's what friends are for.
Oh my gosh. Everybody, I don't think we can top this. This has been a Christmas miracle story. Good job, guys.
If you didn't believe in Santa before,
now you do.
You better believe in Santa now. The Tanker outlet just across the street, also in the West Valley, packed with shoppers this morning. The line outside the Lululemon outlet stretching around the building. The Nike line was a big one too. Doors at the Tanker outlet stores, most of them open at 6 a.m.
Okay, so that's where Danielle was, but her shopping journey continues on this Black Friday. She has now moved locations. She's at the Arrowhead Mall in Peoria.
Danielle, number one, how are the crowds? Number two, how are you holding up? Number three, have you purchased anything?
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah, I have not I know we're kind of bouncing around all morning, so I actually haven't even had time to shop, unfortunately, but I have done a few online purchases. So if I can get a little refill in my bank account, that would be great, because then I can do some shopping here at Arrowhead. But yeah, so everything is just opening up right now as we speak. There was a massive line right here at Victoria's Secret. This is one of the busiest stores, Bath & Body Works. I think Victoria's Secret does, what, 40% off the entire store, so this is pretty typical, but everybody moments ago just went inside the store. So we have Candace here with us this morning. This is such a busy time for you guys.
Absolutely. So Black Friday is one of the busiest shopping days of the year, especially here at Arrowhead Town Center. As you saw, Victoria's Secret does 40% off the entire store, and many of our retailers are doing the same. You'll see 30, 40, 50% off select and the entire store, and we're just excited to have shoppers here smiling and ready to go.
And Bath & Body Works had a line as well. I think they were kind of lined up, and then White Barn, they have those really popular candles. They smell delicious. People ran in there to get all of those holiday scents.
Oh, especially when the entire store is buy 3, get 3 free, so you can get your candles, some for you and some for loved ones, stocking stuffers. It's a great deal because, again, you can cover everyone.
And there's a lot of other deals going on in stores we can't really see right here. So many deals at the mall.
Definitely. So we're seeing 40% off at Levi's store. Lululemon is known for their big Black Friday sale where they have racks and racks with discounts on it. Key Australia has BOGO, so buy one, get one free. Lego's got gift with purchases. Carter's has 50 to 60% off the entire store. So you can kind of get something for everyone. And then I can't go without mentioning Sephora has gift sets, select gift sets for 50% off today.
Which is amazing. And I have to say, the mall is so pretty right now. You guys have so many decorations set up. We have a beautiful Christmas tree. So it is just the holidays. I mean, it is such a fun time for everybody to be here. Everyone's out. I see family, friends, and you guys decorate so pretty in here.
Thank you so much. We worked really hard this year to really bring that holiday cheer and ambiance to shoppers while they're here, thinking about the holidays and all the positivity. Here at Arrowhead Town Center, we have our beautiful Santa set as well. You can visit him. So we've got all the wonderful things, events, sounds of the season, our Angel Tree program. We just have so many things going on for the holidays in addition to the shopping. And today, Black Friday, is just the perfect day to kick it all off.
And you guys are open a little bit later as well. So obviously you opened up very early, but you guys are staying open late.
Yeah, so we have extended hours throughout the holiday season. Today we're open until 9 p.m. and you'll see us opening as early as 9 a.m., staying as open as late as 10 p.m. throughout the season. And all of our hours are already posted on our website at arrowheadtowncenter.com/hours.
Perfect. Candace, thank you so much. And I have to say, Candace has one of the best memories because I was here about 2 years ago at Urban Outfitters, I think it was, and she was like, how are those corduroy pants you bought? And I was like,
they were so cute.
How do you remember that? That was 2 years ago. But yeah, so I did a little shopping during our break, so I'll have to do some more here. Black Friday shopping. We'll send it back to you guys.
We won't tell the boss that you're actually kind of mixing business with pleasure this morning.
It's called research.
Nope.
It's called
they
research.
Send me here. Yep, that's right. Reporter involvement.
There you
exactly.
go.
Okay, I got to get in with the people. I got to see how the stores are.
Active live shots. You can report back with your receipt and be like, this is the discount. Here's the breakdown. This is important.
Right.
That's right.
Okay.
I do it for the people, folks.
There you go.
I do it for the people.
You're doing a great job, might we add.